Hello, welcome back to Tiffany's Experience. Sorry, I was tapping. But this video is centered around anxiety. And sometimes I feel like anxiety is something that can be controlled and it can't be controlled. Because sometimes it's out of your control. Like, it's literally out of your control. But then again, sometimes it's not. It's crazy. But I will be honest and say I've been in denial about my anxiety for like 10 years now. Like, I real life got anxiety issues. And recently, they came full force. Stay tuned. This is the story. So, by the title of the video, you're probably thinking, what? But yeah. So, a week ago, today, I had anxiety attack. My family surprised me with a drive-by, and if you're not familiar with what a drive-by is I saw them on social media with people for graduations, baby showers, birthdays, things of that nature. But it was a get well soon. If you didn't know, then you're gonna have to watch the previous vlog to find out why. So, with that being said, I had an anxiety attack. I think it was about 10 years ago. I used to jokingly say when something happened or a situation happened, I always said, okay, y'all making me nervous. Y'all making me nervous. To the point where my grandmother took it literally. And she even did research and she found out that people that have mitral valve prolapse tend to get anxiety and get nervous. So she put that condition on my life. And she actually put it on my medical chart because I didn't know that was on my medical chart until 2 months ago when I was in the hospital. And they said, when I had to take the MRI, oh, you have anxiety issues, Tiffany. I was like, I went along with it because they were being nicer to me because of that. So, I'm only speaking for myself and I'm speaking from my own personal experience. And I feel like in certain situations, when you have anxiety, some people take medication. I do remember a situation that I don't know how many years. It could be 10 years ago. I don't know. I used to go to the hospital a lot. I had chest pains. And once I got to the hospital, I was so scared my blood pressure went up to the roof to the point where it was like stroke level. So I had to come all the way down. And I was telling them, y'all making me nervous. So they treated that as anxiety. And so they prescribed me some medicine. I never took it. I threw it away. I was like, Jesus is my doctor. And he write out all of my prescriptions. So I never in my life took anything for anxiety. I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. And that was just on period. So in 2018, 2019, I was going through a lot. with blood pressure issues, and my doctor was telling me to stay away from stress. My blood pressure was so high, and no medicine. Like, they had took the medicine out the market that I was taking that helped. They had took it out the market, so other medicines that they were giving me was not working. So it took doctors months and months to figure out a way to control it. A medicine that wasn't making me sick and like passing out and stuff. So that was like 2019, and that's when I decided, like, I can't be stressed out. I have to take control over my life. And so, as a disclaimer, I have to say this. So this is a disclaimer. 2018, then 2019 was a very trying year for me. I was going through so much, and I don't tell my business. I don't, oh, this happened to me, oh, I'm going through this, I'm going through it, I'm gonna get through it by the grace of God. And if you think you know, you don't know. And if you feel like you know by talking to my grandma, you really don't know. She don't even know what's going on with me. You ask her right now, she will not know. So people only know what I allow them to know. So I'm a very private person. And that's just that on that. So with that being said, so 2019, I decided to distance myself from a couple of people. And some may look at it like you hold grudges forever, or you are unforgiving, when I feel like you don't go through what I go through. When I have anxiety issues, when I get so mad and it causes my blood pressure to go up, it causes me to get so sick, chest pains, feel like you're gonna have a heart attack. You don't know what I go through. So I feel like I wasn't holding a grudge. I feel like I was protecting my peace. I was protecting my energy at the cost of my life. And people will not understand that because they don't walk in my shoes. They don't get it. And I feel like you just gonna have to take that up with God. That's not my problem. So that's why I distance myself, because I have. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I always tell people this. This is something my grandma told me years ago. It's not what you go through in life. It's your mind frame, and what you go through is to how you get through it. And in some cases, that is how you deal with anxiety. Like, you can, in the moment of craziness and chaos, you can choose to let it get to you, or you can choose to be like, okay, I'm going to find a resolution and I'm going to get through this. Well, my resolution has always been simple. I get mad. I get big mad. I do. I get big mad. And sometimes I forget I'm saved. And after that, I pause and I pray. It should be the first method, but I get bad first. So, now that we got that out the way, fast forward to the drive-by. So, my cousin called me, my beautiful, beautiful cousin that I love, I respect, and I adore, and I'm so appreciative that she loves me enough to do this, do that for me, because nobody has ever done anything like that for me ever before. So for her to even acknowledge me in that manner meant more to me than these words could ever describe. Ever. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And that's just on period, Pooh. Tiffany, get well soon. Who? this COVID-19, I haven't really been around people. Ever since I got out the hospital, I just been in this house getting fat. So I haven't been around anybody because my immune system is low. I have a lot of health issues, and I fall in the category of, the people that can die from it if they contract it. So I'm just anti people, period. And that's just that on that. And I hope everybody understand that, because I really don't want to fall out with nobody over the fact that you can't come in my house. So, but anyway, so I got a call. A week before the surprise drive-by parade. It was kind of suspect. I felt like I felt like in my bones that it was gonna be something of that nature, because my cousin did say, make sure you cute. And I had to channel my inner Beyonce. So I felt like that was something. And then once that kicked in, I was like, I don't want to be on social media, because if you see the drive-bys, they're all on social media. And I was like, I don't want to be on Facebook. Like, in my mind, I was like, I don't want to be on Facebook for the sick and shut-in girl. So that's what I was thinking about all week. So that was kind of giving me pre-anxiety. I just didn't want to be on social media. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, oh my God, I'm going to be on social media. And then I'm like, I don't want to be on social media. And then at the same time, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be on social media. It's like, so what am I going to wear? Like, I had to channel my inner Beyonce. And then my cousin was texting me, which made it more obvious that something was up. Tiffany, you can't cancel. Tiffany, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I was like, there's something going on. But the day came, May the 23rd. I just woke up and it just wasn't a good day. It was not a good day. Like, it started off just not a good day. And then I was hungry. And I told my grandma, bring me some food from McDonald's. This woman didn't bring me a Happy Meal. I ain't seen a Happy Meal since I was the age of eating Happy Meal. And I was like, oh my God, why is this happening? Why did she bring this 38-year-old woman a Happy Meal? So I'm sitting in the living room in shock that I got a Happy Meal in front of me. I look outside my door, and it looked like first I thought it was a police car. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was a police car. Then his cars were riding on it, parked right in front of my house. And then the person got out and came right in front of my house with a news camera set up as if she was finna see a whole show. And at that moment, the panic attack came full throttle. All in my mind was, I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you effing lying. And I couldn't say that because my grandma was sitting on my couch. And I was like, no, maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I'm going crazy. Will you please? I was like, Mama, will you please go to the door and tell me if you see what I see? Mama, please. I was shaking at this point. I was shaking. I was shaking. And she was so nonchalant. So I'm like, it's over. I'm not going outside. I'm not seeing nobody. I was like, a news camera. At that moment, I know it was going to be something. God, I can't even tell you how angry I was. And now I'm finna explain to you. So I was angry because I already was having pre-anxiety because I didn't want to be put on social media for being the sick and shut-in girl. But I after talking to God, I was like, okay, it ain't gonna last but a second. I can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens me. But once I saw that news camera, I forgot all the prayers that I had prayed. I forgot I was saved. I was so angry. I was so mad. And I was mad because a news camera, Eyewitness News, she had moved and went across where she was pointing her camera directly at my apartment. So I know for a fact at this point, she's here for me. And she was setting up as if she was finna see a drive-by. And I knew it was for me. I understand that it was done out of love. And it took me a 24 hours to really get that, but I know it's done out of love. And somebody even said to me, if somebody would call the local news to be there to video that person really love you, and I receive that love and I give that love back tenfold. I really do. But at the same time, if you know me, you know I'm a very private person. If you want to know more about my life, then when I publish my book, go copy it. Subscribe to this channel. But it can't be done like that. So, I just did not want to be on camera. I did not want to be on the news. I did not want people to know where I live watching the news. I was having a full-blown anxiety attack. And I texted my cousin and I let her know if that news person did not leave, I was not coming outside. And that was just that on that. And she was still trying to play it off. And at that point, you know, we just keep playing this game. I don't care. I didn't want to see that person anymore. So obviously she came and told the person to leave. And they went down the street. And I guess they was recording them down the street. But I pray to God you didn't have to pay those people. I feel like it was so beautiful how they were they had the signs on the car. They was blowing their horn. Tiffany give us some. That was beautiful, and it was like a whole bunch of emotions. Like I said, nobody has ever did anything for me like that before, and to think of me and to love me enough to do that for me, I promise it will never go unnoticed. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful that y'all love me enough to do that for me. And thank you to everybody. I try my best to text everybody that I knew that was there. But if you see this video and you was there and I didn't personally thank you, and this goes back to the anxiety part, because I allow my emotions to take over. I was up all night because of my anxiety. I got, once I saw the newscaster, my whole body broke out. And I got, like, it just got hot. My body broke out into, like, a heat wave. I got hot. And, you know, like, if you get, like, a fever or something now, you, like, we don't do fevers, you know.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, shit is real. Shit is getting real.
So I was like, Mama, feel my head, feel me. And she was like, oh my God, you are hot. And she was like, you need to calm down. She kept telling me to calm down, calm down, calm down. So I was the one that ended up paying for that whole panicking. Some may say overreacting, whatever. But I did not sleep a wink. I had chest pains that entire night. Chest pains that make you feel like you're having a heart attack. And you know, hospitals is the last place you want to go right now. So I was so sick. I was praying like, Lord, please. I have medicine for my heart. I was taking everything. Nothing was working. I was suffering that entire night because I had an anxiety attack, and it went throughout that entire day, entire night. And I just wish that my only advice to people that if you're dealing with any anxiety issues is to use the mind over matter thing. You know, you have power of your thoughts. You have power over the words that come out of your mouth. Pause and pray. Like, that is my biggest advice, because it has kept me, and it is keeping me, and it is carrying me throughout my entire life. I wish I would pause and pray before the anger, but sometimes, you know, in the heat of the moment, things is just out of your control. But, you know, even when it's out of your control, God is still in control. So, pause and pray. That's my advice to anybody. And if you have medicine, take your medicine. But always mind over matter. You can do this. I can do this. Until the next video, stay up, stay blessed, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay prayed up and subscribe to my channel. Duh. Bye.